First of all, check out System of a Down's new song. They came back after 15 years to support Artsakh, to spread awareness, to raise funds, and join the fight to defend our land and our people from facing once again Turkish and Azeri aggression, from facing massacre.
Those who protect the land.
This is serious, and I truly regret not continuing YouTube and not building up my audience because of this moment, because I wish I had more of a voice. I wish I could make more of an impact right now. And there are many people who can. There are many people out there who do have a big voice and could make a big impact. But for some reason, this issue is seen as this divisive political thing that you don't want to get involved in. Many people actually believe that Armenia is the aggressor, that Armenia is in the wrong here, because maybe their Turkish friend posted something on Facebook and they just run with it, you know. But if you do a little research, if you look into the history of the conflict, this is not Azerbaijani land. It is just not their land. It never was, and it never will be. This is a continuation of the Armenian genocide under the cover of the coronavirus and the US elections and overall 2020 crazy year. Everybody is concerned about themselves and their own well-being, and I understand that it's a very crazy year. Please consider supporting Artsakh. The people need your help. So I get a lot of messages, believe it or not, from people wanting me to come back. People ask me to come back, talk about One Piece, talk about anime and manga, get back into it, come back to YouTube. We love you, and I appreciate that. I love you too. I really honestly appreciate that. And I had a lot of great experiences, a lot of learning experiences during my time making videos about anime. I don't regret it. I don't think it was a waste of time. I just regret getting involved with certain people, getting involved in drama, because it's just not worth it. And I wish that from the beginning I stayed out of it completely, because not everybody's on the same page. And while it's fun for me, and I liked messing around, and it was fun for a lot of people, and we had a good time, it was not fun for some people, and it led to a lot of problems and unsavory situations. That's part of why I stopped, because the type of content I was doing was connected to that community, and I had this negative association with it. I didn't feel good about it. I didn't feel good continuing to make videos in that environment. And also, I sort of lost interest in anime and manga. I'm still reading manga, but I read it slowly at my own pace. I read in Japanese as a fun way to study, and I'm just enjoying it. When you put pressure on yourself to continuously make videos on everything you read, that takes away some of the pleasure of it, right? It becomes sort of like a job, and you lose the magic. What am I doing? Why do I keep changing my channel name? Why do I keep trying to come back to YouTube but not really fully committing to it? I've always been a creative person by virtue of my parents being artists. Both of my parents are artists, so when I was, 2, 3 years old, they're already shoving crayons and pencils in my hands instead of toys. Growing up, I never had cable TV. We didn't watch TV. I just, did art. That's how I grew up. So that's how I've always been. But I've also always had one problem. I've been a jack of all trades. I've been a serial quitter for everything that I've done, because I have rarely found something that I can really get obsessed with and pour all of my time into and not get tired by it, And I think that's what you really need to succeed. And one of those things for me was YouTube back when I was in high school, and I really loved it. And it was great. It was fantastic. It was a lot of fun. And obviously manga and anime. So those two things came together. I was obsessed with manga and anime, and then I became really into making videos as well. So I sort of had these two obsessions that came together, and that was great for me. But then I lost it. It faded away. The magic is gone. And so what's left? Well, there's so much stuff that I try, that I work on. I pretty much wrote a book. It's nearly done, but I lost the confidence in publishing it. I'm not sure I'll ever release it. I'm not sure I'll ever finish writing it. I love to draw, I love to make art, and I want to make a clothing brand. You know, but that's just such a stupid thing to nonchalantly say, because it takes so much work, and you really have to pour yourself into building a brand. You can't just make a clothing brand, you know? But that's something that I work on offhandedly. I'm not really committing to it, but I like to make designs. I like to draw, you know? I love to make music. I grew up playing piano and then guitar, but I'm not really good at either of them because I never committed to either of them, and I kind of quit. You could say I quit. Not really, because I still love to play and I enjoy it, but I quit the study of music. I'm not really getting any better at music. So then recently I started making beats, trying to make some rap tracks. I really like rap. I really like Japanese rap, actually. And that, I'm not putting much time to that either. One thing that I have committed to is learning Japanese. But I think it's easier for me to do that because I can use so many different things I like to learn Japanese. It's not just one thing, and I'm pretty certain I suffer from a very severe form of ADD, so it helps me to learn Japanese if I can play a video game, I can play an RPG, I can listen to music, I can watch anime, I can watch movies, I can talk to people. There's so many things you can do to further your language level. So that's why I've gotten very good at Japanese, because I can be ADD and I can still succeed with learning the language. The reason why I'm making this video, and the reason why I truly want to commit to YouTube once again, try to build a new audience, and I appreciate if you were an older viewer of mine and you like the anime content and you're sticking with me. Fucking love you, of course. Welcome, come on in. But I'm not going to be making that type of content, and I want to branch out into some original content. The reason why is basically that I'm a jack of all trades. I've got so many different interests. I do so much stuff. And regardless of if I really committed myself to one of those things, I still need to promote it, right? These are all different things that I need to promote to actually get out there and succeed no matter what I do. No matter if it's drawing or music or writing or, you know, all of that. I'm gonna need to promote it. I'm gonna need to do YouTube anyway. No matter which of these things I actually, you know, commit to and I actually do, I'm going to need to do YouTube anyway. YouTube is the best way to get out there, get an audience, self-promote. So why am I not doing YouTube? You know what I mean? Also, I have the experience. I know how to edit videos. I did this for years. I was making videos on YouTube for about 10 years. It's just a part of me. It was a part of my childhood, and I can't really separate myself from that. I did for a little bit. I took a break. I learned Japanese. I enjoyed my life, but I want to get back to YouTube without any of the negative shit. Focus on the positive. Focus on moving forward, making things, making art, and building something new. That's what I want to do. So besides that little personal update, what I've been dealing with is chronic tonsillitis. Basically, doctors suck. They're just doing guesswork in lab coats, I guess. The first doctor I went to with tonsillitis prescribed the wrong medicine, which led to the tonsillitis lingering for too long before I went to a different doctor and got the right medicine. And so what should have been a small infection that lasted a couple days now has lasted 9 months. I've had it since February. I went to many different doctors. I've tried every antibiotic under the sun, and still I'm not better. So I decided to take the matter into my own hands before I commit to a surgery. The doctors are now recommending I do the surgery, but they're the ones who could not fix me in like 30 visits. You know, trying every single different medicine, nothing was working. And now they're telling me I gotta get surgery and cut out my tonsils, which is a risky operation. It's not as simple and painless as it sounds. I know many people get their tonsils taken out when they're kids, but it has its risks. I've never had a serious surgery in my life, and I would prefer to not cut out, you know, my organs. I'm pretty anti-organ removal. Rest in peace to all the foreskins out there. You know, like a lot of people think that cutting the foreskin is perfectly fine, perfectly safe, it's cleaner, it looks better, right? But then, you know, if you have a foreskin, you know that that's what feels good. If I didn't have that, I wouldn't be able to enjoy sex. I wouldn't be able to enjoy life. Oh my god. That's so sad. Anyway, I don't want to get my tonsils removed. So what have I been doing? I have cut carbs completely from my diet. I'm doing a ketogenic diet right now. I know most people do it to lose weight, but I'm doing it because carbs cause inflammation. Carbs feed the bacteria, whereas ketones can actually fight the bacteria and make your body stronger against bacterial infections. Same principles, fasting, but I prefer to eat a lot of fat because I love fat. Like, I can totally, it's not hard for me to have a diet that's 80% fat. Like, I love eating fat, you know? Like, oh man. Yeah, so I much prefer eating like pork belly to fasting. And it's been working. I have actually been getting better since starting this diet. Much better results than any of the medicines that I've gotten from any of these doctors. So that's cool. That's what I've been doing. Hopefully I can fully recover from this and I won't have to get a surgery. That would be awesome. That's a little update, a little bit about me, how I've been thinking, how I've been feeling. I plan on coming back. I don't even want to say plan. I don't even want to say plan. Okay, I'm back, baby. I'm back. And I'm gonna make tons of videos. You know, maybe it's gonna be like a creative vlog. A creative vlog. Show you my day, what are we doing? Some recipes in there, you know, some art, some music. I think that might be cool, like a creative vlog, and then maybe we get somewhere, you know, but first things first, I've gotta just start doing it. You gotta start doing it and then figure it out. That's the way I'm looking at it right now. What have I been drawn lately? Some naked women. Here's one that I like. I like this one. It's pretty chill, I think. There we go. That's what I drew a couple days ago. So if you're interested in life in Japan, if you're interested in me, my personality, my camera presence, my life, and you want to see those two things together, then you got something to look forward to, you know? A lot of Japan channels out there, a lot of travel videos out there, but there's only one, me. Oh, I guess I never explained the name of the channel. Right now, you know, I've changed it like 5 times, but it's Made in No Place. And I chose it because it kind of sounds like bad Japanese English. I could see it on a t-shirt in Japan, and it would be cool. And that's why I chose it, because if I make a brand, I want to try to get into stores where I live. And I was thinking about what is a cool name that would work in Japan. And that's what I landed on. Because, you know, it's for the people who don't belong. It's for the people who look around and they don't really fit in society, you know what I'm saying? And I know that sounds very corny, very cheesy, you know. But, you know, made in no place. It's for the people who have no place. And I hope that's what this channel can become as well. Somewhere that everyone, all these weirdos can come around and watch my weird ass life. This is 95% chocolate, by the way. I did say I was doing keto. This is 95% cacao chocolate, so I am not betraying your expectations here. I did not lie to you. 95% cocoa, baby. That's a man's chocolate. It's good. It's better than regular chocolate. I don't even like sugar. Oh man, maybe I should just do this diet forever. It's pretty good. Like, I actually feel great. I feel fine. Huh. Anyway.